guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I didn't upload for the past 2 weeks. I actually recorded 2 videos in that time, and I didn't really like them when I ended up completely going through and editing it, so I decided not to post them, so I'm sorry about that. One was gonna be a birthday vlog taking Milo to PetSmart, but he really didn't choose anything. The one thing he chose was a tennis ball. Other than that, he just wanted to walk around and sniff things. Like, sniff the floor, not not even sniff the stuff that was on the shelves. He just wanted to sniff the floor. So, that was kind of a fail. And then the second one was making his birthday cake, and I was really tired when I was filming, so it wasn't really the best footage, and I just decided that I didn't like it, and I was going to scrap it, and I was just going to risk not uploading for 2 weeks, which really kind of sucks, but I will try to consistently upload in the future. Sorry about that. Anyways, I am shocked by his test results, to say the least. He is 25% of one of the breeds that they told us that he was, and everything else, as in the other 5 things, is not what I expected, but he's a very good mix of breeds. I'm honestly kind of happy. And by kind of happy, I'm ecstatic, because one of the breeds I had as a kid, it was my all-time favorite dog. Like, not to play favorites with my dogs, but I miss him. His name was Thumper. And any of you that know, I'm not going to say his breed or anything, but I was very attached to that dog. And I will probably tell you about what happened to him in another story. It was a very, very sad thing. I don't want to talk about this, otherwise I'm going to get sad. Anyways, let's jump right into these results. And for anybody that wants to place any last minute guesses, here is Milo, so you can look at him, pause it, and sit there and think on it real hard, because you're never gonna guess. He is 5 different known breeds, and then 25% was unknown because it was too far back to trace, which I'll get into more. Whatever that is, don't eat it. Give it to me. Oh, it's a leaf. It's a leaf. Anyways, there's 75% is known and 25% is unknown. And he has 5 known breeds. And as you can see, we're on the Wisdom Panel website. I'm super excited for you guys to see these results. Okay. As you can see, very, very mixed breed. He's 25% Border Collie, 12.5% Australian Cattle Dog, 12.5% English Springer Spaniel, 12.5% Golden Retriever, 12.5% Labrador Retriever, 25% breed groups, which basically just means that they couldn't go back far enough into his history with, like, their science yet. They can't go that far back into his history, I guess. At least that's what I got from, like, reading a little bit more about it. But the breed groups that he is are guard, herding, and companion. So obviously, he's so smart. That's why I said that, in my opinion, he's probably one of the most well-mixed dogs that I've ever had. Like, he's a lot of very good breeds all mixed into one dog. A lot of breeds that I've always really liked all mixed into one dog. And it's just so funny to me that I got him. The dog that I was talking about earlier, his name was Thumper. He was a spaniel. We weren't really sure 100% what he was, but he definitely was a spaniel. Like, he was 100% a spaniel of some sort. We just weren't sure what type of spaniel, because obviously we didn't do any of the breed testing or anything. I was a little kid when we had him. And I'll go more into his story in a later video. Sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, I'll go more into like what happened to him and everything in another video. Probably a video of all of his own. Okay. It also gave us a little bit about his genetic health. I didn't pay for the 100%. I can upgrade and they'll do all the testing and then send it to me. Like, I don't even have to send them another, like, sample. They'll just test the sample that they still have. I just haven't done it yet. I do know that he is good on something. They tested for one specific thing and they like sent it to me. It's like multi-drug resistance or something like that, and he has no copies of the genetic mutation for multi-drug resistance. So that's really good. Okay, so this gives us a bunch of pictures of what an actual like purebred border collie could look like. It tells us how they act, their appearance, and basically everything about them. If you'd like to read it, you can pause and read it, but I'm not going to go through everything because this video is going to end up being like 45 minutes long if I do that. So, if you'd like to read the Did You Knows, you can pause. I will like leave it on there long enough for you to pause it and read. Because if you're like me, I read everything. Okay, 12.5% Australian cattle dog, again, goes through a bunch of pictures of what they could look like, their appearance, and basically how they act. And then again, the Did You Know, I'll leave it on there long enough for you to pause it. English Springer Spaniel, one of my favorites. This specific dog right here, this specific dog looks exactly like my dog Thumper. Like, dead on. Same eyes, same mouth, same speckling, same line up his face, same color, same fur, same everything. Like, this almost made me cry. It looked like I was looking at a picture of my dog. He was not that long, though. That's not the same dog, obviously, but his fur was not that long. Again, goes through their appearance, goes through how they act, and then the Did You Know. It's basically just about their history. Golden Retriever. This one did not surprise me. My mom actually said to me when I asked her what she thought he was, she said, "I think he's a Golden Retriever." Well, Mother, you were 12.5% correct. I called bullshit, but quite obviously he's 12.5% Golden Retriever, and I kind of love that. Happy-go-lucky, calm, or easygoing dogs, although some can be energetic or nervous. He's very energetic. And then the Did You Know? I thought that this was super, super, super interesting. This one was like the most interesting out of all of their backstories. So I would definitely give that one a read if you like animals and like to know like weird facts like I do. Okay. And then Lab. This was an obvious one to me. This did not surprise me even slightly. I knew that he was a lab. I knew that he was part lab. He looks like a lab to me. He walks like a lab. He talks like a lab. Just kidding. He almost talks like a husky. He's a weirdo. I almost for a minute thought that he was part husky, but quite obviously he's not. He just has the demeanor of a lab. He looks like a lab. He's the size of a lab. He just isn't the color of a lab. So, yeah. And he doesn't really have the fur, okay? I guess, like, his fur is different. That's really what's different about him. But other than that, he shows way more than 12.5%. So, obviously, the lab genes in him were pretty dominant. gentle and trusting. Okay, again, I will leave it on there just long enough for you. Just pause it and stop and read it. Okay, and then here is the interesting part that kind of annoys everybody that does these tests and gets the breed groups back. Okay, says we tested Milo's ancestry for specific pure breeds, going back 3 generations or to the great-grandparents. Beyond this, today's technology can only identify down to the genetic group level, as in sporting, toy, guard, etc. We know the breeds found in these groups and that Milo may share genetic similarities with many of them. We've arranged these in order, with the most likely starting at the top. The breeds displayed are examples of breed groups in each specific group. The full list for each can be found on the breeds analyzed. Click the link below. So this one obviously did not come to a shock to me. The Great Dane isn't what he would specifically be, but he's part guard group of some sort. I don't know exactly what he could be considered. Like, I don't know what breed he would be at all in the guard group. I don't know what breeds are in the guard group. I didn't look into it in depth yet, but eventually I will. This one did not come to a surprise to me either, because it has Border Collie and it has Australian Cattle Dog in it, and it has Great Pyrenees in it, which they told us he was. So there is a possibility that he has some Great Pyrenees genetics mixed up 3 generations back. And then German Shepherd, which I don't think that he is a German Shepherd. I mean, I didn't think that he was an English Springer Spaniel either, though, so who knows. Now, this is the one that really just confused me. I am confuzzled. There is the companion group. Shih Tzu, Bichon Frise, Pomeranian, Pug, and Keeshond. So, these are basically what are in the breed group's companion, and I don't see anything that I read in the companion groups in him. So, not 100% sure. Okay, here's about his family tree. Obviously, he's 25% Border Collie, blah, 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 blah. Okay, down to parent 1. His mother... No, this would be his father. This would be the dog that got out and got his mama pregnant. Okay, so his father would be a Border Collie, English Springer Spaniel, breed groups mix. His mom is a Golden Retriever, Labrador Retriever, Australian Cattle Dog mix. That doesn't really make sense to me, honestly. His mom looked like a Great Pyrenees. I got one picture of his mom that I showed you guys in the last video, and I guess she could have been like a Golden Retriever Lab, but she just didn't look like it to me at all. But maybe in her breed groups she had Great Pyrenees in there. That would make a little bit more sense. Okay. I don't know. We'll go back over to his padre. His grandpa, or grandma, probably grandpa, based off of how this is set up, was a purebred Border Collie. So down here, great-grandparents were both Border Collies. Back up to his grandpa. His grandma, I'm just going to go with this. His grandma was an English Springer Spaniel breed groups mix. Oh, okay. So his great-grandpa is what I'm going to say that this was an English Springer Spaniel, purebred. And, well, lovely. They didn't know what this one was. Great-grandparent was unknown. Huh. Okay. I didn't really look into this part very detailed, I guess. Okay. So, his mother's side. We'll look at that now. The Golden Retriever, Labrador Retriever, Australian Cattle Dog breed groups. Wow, that's a mouthful. Okay. Okay, so his... How was I doing this? Grandpa. This would be his grandpa on his mom's side. Was a Golden Retriever Lab, so that means that he's half and half Golden Retriever Lab. And then his grandma on his mom's side was an Australian cattle dog breed groups. Okay, so she could be an Australian cattle dog, Great Pyrenees mix. Oh, lovely. This one was unknown too. Okay, so there's 2 great-grandparents that were just completely unknown. Like, completely just mixed up in there. Huh. Okay. Okay, and then there's the health results. And then if I go and click Let's Get Started, which I've tried, it basically just tells me that I can upgrade. Okay, yeah, it was the multi-drug resistance one, the MDR1 gene. Milo has no copies of this, which was a very good thing. And again, it tells me that I can upgrade my account. His ideal weight is in between 38 and 66 pounds. Well, guess what? He weighs 56 pounds, so he is perfectly right in the middle. And that is going to be a wrap for this video because it's getting late and I still have to edit this and post this because I'm just going to post it the same day that I filmed it. I have another couple videos coming up for you. I did get my test results, my ancestry test results back, but I'm going to obviously wait for another video. I will post that. We'll go next week, like this coming up week, since it's Monday, and I'm posting today. We'll just do next Monday, or Sunday. Probably Monday. We'll do Monday. So then I can have Sunday to film and edit. Okay, that works perfect. We're gonna post next Monday about my ancestry results, and I already looked at them. They are surprising. That's all I'm gonna give away. I've already told my parents, already sent them the results, told my grandma, told like a couple of my friends, so a couple of my friends know. I also just got a baby leopard gecko that I am really excited to show you guys. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Let me look at him. This is the new addition. He is a little baby Max Snow, and he's gorgeous. Please like get that bright light out of my face. I'm so sorry, baby. Oh, look at them beautiful eyes. Oh, you're just like me. You're so nice. You're so nice. He's got some gorgeous little peepers. And he's a gorgeous, gorgeous purple. And he's literally the most calm little guy. I love this phone's camera quality, but I just wish that it had a better autofocus. I'm really shaky today. And if you guys would like to see the rest of my animals, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, and leave a comment below because I would really like some constructive criticism. Obviously, I'm new to vlogging. I'm new to YouTube. I started a YouTube channel when I was like 13 or so, around that age, and obviously I didn't stick to it. I would really like to stick to this, and I'm really excited for you guys to see the rest of my animals. I've been like waiting to share them with you, waiting for everybody else to love them the way that I do, but I just have some other videos planned first, so please, 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 as I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. Thank you for watching, and have a good night, or day, or whatever you're watching this. Bye!